Welcome to Nippert Stadium, where renovation is officially underway and has been since December 6th. I'm Tom Gelehrter, happy to be alongside Bob Marton, University Project Manager for this renovation and construction project. And Bob, December 5th, the Bearcats played Louisville in the regular season finale. December 6th, this became a full-on construction site. Where's the most progress been made in setting everything up since that day?
Well, the most progress has been our perimeter. We're still putting up the fencing around the outside edge. Gates are going in, and before the students get back, January 6th, I believe it is, there'll be an established site with wayfinding system directing the students and visitors around the project that's right in the heart of our campus. We've been preparing the field so that we could drive on it for our cranes and our major deliveries. The press box itself has been we're wrapping it up. I don't know if the camera could see behind me. We're wrapping it up with some scaffolding on three sides, and then we're going to shroud it with some protective netting so that when the debris comes down, it doesn't scatter across the bowl. It goes in a controlled fashion. So we've been doing that, and we've been doing some work underneath the press box as well that you can't all see. We're relocating some utilities, and so a lot of things are happening below the ground as well.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people envision this wrecking ball coming through and just knocking down the press box. That's not exactly how the process. What will the process be as they put the scaffolding? You mentioned the netting. How does it eventually all come down?
Well, they're going to have a couple small bobcats. You've probably seen those little skid steers that are able to turn 360 degrees in real tight corners. And they're going to have a hammer on the end of it, and it'll be just pounding away from top down. They're going to push the debris down into the center of the building and just nip it away from the top down. And ultimately, all the debris will come out of the bottom and then be pushed over to the street and hauled off. So there's not going to be any big cascades of debris. It's all going to be very controlled because we have some very sensitive utilities underneath the press box that we have to preserve and protect so that there's no issues with utilities and outages. So anything that falls is going to be within a confined space, and it's going to be very well controlled so that there's no hazards.
As people keep an eye on this project, obviously there's the construction cam. People can see 24/7 what's going on. What can they look for over the next few weeks? What's the timeline, and when will that press box be completely gone?
Well, it'll be down by the end of January. That's our goal right now. And again, it'll be from top down, and then that'll be during the daylight hours. In the evening hours, there will be work going on in the catacombs, what I call it, the basement areas underneath the press box, doing utility relocations. And also in the street, we have some utility lines that need to be moved out of the way in the street, right along Bearcat Way, so that the new foundations could go in February and March. So it's a double shift operation, and but the building will be gone. It's supposed to be gone by the end of January, so that's our plan right now.
We can see it's still standing behind us. Obviously, the new structure isn't going to be up for a while, but it's going to be much, much larger. But just standing here, you can kind of show folks, I mean, from there all the way down to there, I mean, that's the approximate size, correct?
Well, the new building is just around 600 feet long, so what we have now is probably just a quarter of that, if that much. But our new building is longer than Stager, and it'll go from Bearcat Plaza all the way to CCM, the Warner Recital Hall end of the site. So it's long and narrow, and but not too tall. It's just covering a lot of ground so that our spectators can get the primo seats and then the primo views of the playing field.
Absolutely, and they're looking forward to that. Finally, no snow today. It is cold, but has weather been a concern much, or is that not really a factor at this point?
Well, it's messed us up already.
And, fair enough.
On day one, who expected 3 or 4 inches of snow? The field's open now. We're going to get it covered and tarped, and but the cold really doesn't bother us. It's the snowfall that's covered up all our markings, so we're trying to stay on top of that. But hopefully warmer days are ahead. We still have some utility outages to plan as well. and that's not helping our schedule any, but we'll get through it. We'll figure out a way.
Sounds good, Bob. We appreciate you taking some time showing us around, and we'll continue to do this in about a 19-month project. So we'll have plenty of opportunities to talk as the new press box, luxury suites, and all that go up.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
All right.
All right, alongside Bob Marton, I am Tom Gelehrter at Nippert Stadium, where construction and renovation is underway. Stay tuned to GoBearcats.com for all of the latest.